There are 8 required elements, and they consist of the double axel, another double jump, a double jump combination, that is 2 jumps without any steps in between, some sort of flying jump spin which could be specified such as a flying sit spin, a layback or sideways leaning spin, a spin combination with 1 change of foot and at least 2 changes of position, a spiral step sequence, and a step sequence of a different nature, either circular, serpentine, or straight line.
And at the center of the ice, Tonya Harding, considered the favorite here. She's 19 years old, as you see. She has been right on the edge of stepping into world-class competition.
And watch this young lady very closely. The key thing with Tonya is her consistency. She's very athletic, very strong, but her real problem is trying to land jumps consistently. And when she does, she's very exciting. Opening up with a triple lutz into a double toe loop. The triple jump combination, very well done. Known as a death drop. Look at the speed on that back set.
Here at this competition, the Olympic Festival, it's almost easier to really tell the best from the rest. You're looking at one of the best right now.
That's exactly right.
Misha, you talked about sticking the jumps, and she really did it there. Showed a lot of consistency that maybe she didn't show in the past.
I think that's exactly right. You know, and of course the key here to winning the original program is successfully executing all 8 required elements.
And you can see the crowd here at the Met Center most appreciative. It's been that kind of a crowd.
Here's the jump combination, the triple lutz. Watch this. She gets nice height on it. She's fairly straight in the air, even a slight delay on the takeoff, which is actually very important. She holds on, does a double toe loop, and that's a very difficult jump combination, and she will be given high marks for that particular combination. And here's the footwork sequence. She's leading right up into the double axel. See, she's not hardly even paying attention to the fact she's going to do a double axel right up into it, and very easy for her.
So a wonderful performance for Tonya Harding, and it really sets the tone for what might be tomorrow in the free skating portion of the women's competition. And very high marks for technical merit.
Well, there you are, 5.6 to 5.8. As you can see, the slight deductions there were related to the fact that on that triple lutz she lost her balance just a tad. But generally speaking, that was a superb performance for her.
Talked about the fact that she is right on the edge of taking that next step into the world class of competition. She won Skate America last year, and I guess that was considered a big surprise to most people. But she just won it big time and won the crowd just as she has here. Her marks for artistic impression.
5.6 to 5.8. Again, that was a fairly artistic program, fairly interpretive. I think she did a nice job on that.
Let's go down to Judy Sladky, who's with Tonya Harding. Judy?
Tonya, you really looked relieved after that triple Lutz combination. How did you feel?
I felt like the whole thing was over right there. I was like, thank you. I mean, I've been working so hard, and the triple Lutz double toe was a concern about a month ago, but I'm happy it was here.
And your spins were so nice and fast. Have you been really working on the spins?
Yes, I mean, the spins come a little bit natural for me, which is really nice, but I was really pleased with it.
Congratulations and good luck on the next program. Barry? Thank you.
And another one of the bright young hopes for figure skating amongst the women in the United States.
Barry, she's currently seated 4th in the United States, and as we watch her, you'll see she's a very mature and finished skater.
But she bears more than just a little resemblance to Katarina Witt.
This music was actually written for her by her choreographer, one of her choreographers, Mark Militano, who skated back in the late 60s, early 70s with his sister, Melissa Militano. Nice double axel. See the line, the stretch, it's finished moves. All these moves go to their natural conclusion.
Tonya Harding, the leader in the competition so far, everybody chasing her.
And the real issue for Nancy is coming up, the triple jump combination. It is critical for her to land this if she has a chance of catching up or being in position. There it is. Triple, no. Double toe wally, triple toe loop. She did it. She changed her mind. It was originally a triple toe wally, double toe loop. But the fact of the matter is she did it. That's the key.
For Nancy Kerrigan.
And while that triple jump combination wasn't as difficult as Tonya's, she did the program so well that I think she's at least going to be within striking distance for the free skating program, the program that counts 2/3 of the final mark.
Well, it looked for a little while as though Tonya Harding was going to have things all to herself, and now there are some people who are making a bit of a run at her. Another look.
And let's watch that first jump. Here's the double axel coming up. She did a very nice job on this. She leans forward slightly on the takeoff, which is appropriate. And look at how nice that landing is. Finished. The arm positions, the free leg, it's just perfect. And here's the triple jump combination. It's a double toe loop, double toe wally. You see, she's very easy on that. She holds nicely, and here it is, the triple toe loop, and successfully completed. That's very good. Very well done.
She waits for her scores, and I think she is probably going to like them. If the reaction of the crowd is any indication, we have not yet seen them.
She really did a superb job. And here are the marks for technical merit. And as you can see, 5.5 to 5.8. It was such a well-executed program. That was the key.
And still the marks for artistic impression to come. And you heard her say, or you could see her point one more. And let's go down to Judy Sladky. Judy?
Nancy, you have to be happy with that. It was a beautiful performance. It was nice, and the artistic is now up. Obviously, those are great marks and the highest marks here. You know what? I have to say something that I don't usually do. Your dress is absolutely gorgeous. You can see it on the television monitor here. Who made your dress?
Anne-Marie Hauser from Norwell, Mass.
It's hard to think of those things right now. It was a wonderful program. Were you having fun out there?
Oh, yeah, it was a blast. The crowd was good, and they were with me the whole time, and it helped a great deal. But it was fun. When you land them and hold, I knew I had them, so I just stuck it and held it, and it feels so much better than when you rush out of it.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Competition. Nancy Kerrigan, of course, number 1. Tonya Harding right behind her. Jerry Campbell, something of a surprise in 3rd place, and then it's Walker, Kwiatkowski, and Rutkowski, all right there, and all, I think it's fair to say, probably within striking range. By and large, an excellent competition here, and as we said,
of our time. Peggy Fleming, Dorothy Hamill among his stock. As a matter of fact, here at this U.S. Olympic Festival, he has 4 competitors. You're about to meet the youngest, Nicole Bobek. She truly is a showstopper of the future. Another in the Fosse stable, and Barry Tompkins has it for us.
Nicole Bobek, we have talked time and again about the fact that this is an emergence sort of performance here at the Olympic Festival, and for none so much so as for this young lady, because she is just 12 years old. You talk about perhaps the future of the sport.
This is definitely it, Barry. And in fact, this is the first time that Nicole's in a senior competition. Double axel? Well, that certainly didn't present a problem.
He's coached by an old master,
Arlo Fosse. As you know, he's brought more than one woman to the top of the skating world. Peggy Fleming, Dorothy Hamill.
and he is really high on Nicole Bobek.
Cow. Oh, there it is. Yeah, she's pretty spunky.
That smile was as much relief as joy.
Exactly.
I'm listening. Is there time for it or no?
You know, Barry, she's got a real advantage here because she's entering the national scene at a senior level at a very early age and has the opportunity to grow and develop as she moves up the ranks from a very young age, and that's a great advantage. Question of fear and nerves is just not going to be a part of her life, part of her approach to competition in the future.
Doesn't look like it, does it? And there's a look at the man of whom we just spoke, Carlo Fosse. And I tell you, he skates this performance with Nicole.
No question. Again, that youthful energy. She's not afraid. She has nothing to lose. It's all the game. Everything's in the future. This is the first step for her. Big time. With the music, and you know she did exactly the same thing
Nicole Bobek. Remember that name.
You know, with the Winter Olympics in 1992 and 1994, that's a name we very well see.
And a hug from Carlo Fassi. Nicole Bobek. Here's another look.
And let's watch one of her earlier jumps here, the double axel. I'm sorry, the triple Salchow. Here it is. Look at very nice position in the air. Terrific landing. The leg was a little wide, but because she's so young and agile, she can hold on to that landing. It will be important for her as she gets older to correct that particular move, but it was a beautiful jump nonetheless. And here's the double axel. She leans forward nicely on it, stretches that leg out on the takeoff, and of course lands it. Again, the leg's a little slow in getting back, but nonetheless, she's young enough to be able to handle that particular issue on the landing of a jump.
Here's a look at Carlo Fassi. We mentioned that he skates this performance with his skater. And that's not like him, really. He doesn't usually do that.
No, he's generally pretty sedate, but he's getting very excited about this.
That's great. And this really is a name to remember for the future.
And here's that last double axel, Barry. I mean, you know, right at the end of her program, still got good height on it, and very happy.
And this time the marks show themselves very well. That will move her well up in the standings.
She's currently in 9th place after the original program, but I think she has a good shot with marks of 5.2 to 5.4 in technical merit to definitely move up, possibly even into the top 5.
All right, let's go down to Judy Sladky right now, who is with this very happy group.
Yes, Nicole, you are precious. How is it different to be skating in the senior event?
Different, to tell you the truth. It's just with older kids, and I have to do more of the higher jumps and look more, instead of babyish, more, you know, definite than being a little child. It's different.
Here are your marks for artistic impression. Fantastic marks. Did you feel the crowd when you were out there? I know Carlo Fassi, your coach, was doing every jump with you, and Renee Roca also. Did you feel the crowd and your coaches?
It was so loud. I was just like, my ears are going to break. It was really fun.
Great. Thank you so much. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
My goal is to make myself happy, to prove to myself that no matter what condition I'm in, I can do it, pull it off. I want to do well at Olympic Festival. I should be #1. I mean, I want to be #1.
Tonya placed a disappointing 7th at Nationals in February of 1989, but beat Jill Trenery in Skate America in October with an unflawed routine. Her earlier poor performance was due to what she thought was the flu.
I was told not to skate, but I said I'd have to be on my deathbed to not skate. And I've never not skated a competition in my life. It didn't matter if I was sick or not. And I wanted to make sure that I could go out there and at least go through the program. You know, I thought maybe I could pull it off, but I guess I was too sick. And I got home and found out that I had pneumonia and not just the flu. So I couldn't be disappointed in how I skated. Well, I started skating when I was almost, 3 years old, and my mother was shopping. I was with her and my half-brothers and sisters, and I said, I wanted to do that, and she says no, and so I sat down and started crying, and so then finally she let me do it.
Tonya skates today at Ice Capade Chalet, another ice rink in another mall.
I definitely think her strongest part is her jumps. She has incredible strength in her legs, and she's really a natural athlete. Her weaknesses are things that we've been working really hard on, and one of them is in her program, to keep her content level up so that she's just not jump, jump, jump. And when it gets under pressure, it's real easy for her to just want to do that. So that's why we've been working really hard.
I've lived in Portland all my life, and just 3 months ago I was married. I do my skating. He does his work. He does watch me every once in a while, and he doesn't go to competition with me very often just because he needs to work, and if it wasn't for him working, you know, I wouldn't be here. He does help me with my skating when he can, and gosh, I mean, he's really behind me 100%, and that really makes me feel good.
We talked about the fact that this is athlete versus artist. If you compare Tonya Harding to Nancy Kerrigan, first and second place right now. Harding in second place. This is the athlete.
And don't be fooled by her athleticism. She still has style, as you can see. Very nice position on that camel change camel. But the important part of her program, what she's relying on, is coming up. The first jump, a triple Lutz.
Just really nailed it.
Another triple combination, triple toe loop. Into the triple toe loop. Oh!
She's going to be tough.
This is what she needed. The next jump is a triple axel. Remember, the first American woman to accomplish a triple axel in competition. This is it.
Just missed it. She missed it a couple times in practice, too.
That's right. In the warm-up, she did miss it, and she fell in exactly the same way in the warm-up. What a shame. I mean, what a terrific beginning.
That's what she's been working on harder than anything else. She will jump up and do surprisingly well in some competitions. Other times she disappears.
Oh, triple flip. She just didn't have the takeoff right on that one. When you rely on athleticism, which is the foundation, the cornerstone of her program, it means that you actually have to hit every one of those jumps. You can't let one go. Got a triple Salchow coming up. Oh, no.
Third fall.
How disappointing, you know, such a tremendous opening.
Started out so assuredly, stuck the first 2 jumps.
Beautiful triple Lutz, beautiful triple combination, and then going after that one difficult jump. And here it is, that first triple Lutz. Look at the height on this jump. I mean, it's remarkable. Look at this. Oh, it's huge. Pulls right out of it. Terrific opening.
And then from there, things came apart a little bit, starting with the triple axel. Let's go down now to Judy Sladky, who's with Tonya. Judy?
Hi, Tonya. Gutsy move on the triple axel. When did you decide to do it?
It's been in there ever since like a year ago. And we just did the program, redid it, the whole thing. And it's in there, and I missed it, but that's all right. I went out and did my best.
Let's take a look at it right here on the monitor now, and you can play coach. How about that, Tonya? Okay, here it comes. Tell me what you're doing and what happened in the middle.
I swung and didn't check out.
Is that correct, Coach?
That is correct. But she did it.
But your focus has been so incredible this week. I've been really impressed with the way that you've been walking around the rink and knowing where you're going. When do you get to try the triple axel again?
In NHK.
And how long is that from now?
It's in November.
So what do you have to do at home to get it in there?
Take a break. And then go ahead and do it.
So I guess, Barry, it's take a break to get the triple.
And her score is actually very high, considering the fact that she fell 3 times. Take a look at the scores, which we'll see in just a moment for technical merit. Not too bad, all being considered.
Not too bad at all. And you must recall that this year, I mean, 5.2 to 5.7, you must recall that they've taken out specific deductions for falls in the free skating program. So the judges don't have to deduct a 1/10 or 2/10 of a point for a fall. They rather assess the program on the basis of all of its difficulty to determine where that skater should be placed relative to the other skaters.
And for artistic impression, equally high scores, all being considered. I'm sure Tonya Harding has to be very pleased with how she scored after the performance.
Yeah, you can see the 5.4 to 5.8. There's some dispute amongst the judges exactly what the artistic merit of the program contained.
She made an interesting point, too. She said what she needs to do before NHK in November, more than anything else, is to rest. And the reason for that, something we touched on yesterday, the simple fact is that this is the end of one season and the start of another. Transition. First place after the optionals, and it is her competition to win now.
A very elegant, finished, and mature skater. Who of course teach Paul Wiley, who also is a skater with great classical lines. Some help from the choreographer Mark Militano as well.
Elegant, a great word to describe her.
her hand down again, just as she did on the triple flip. But she's standing up. The key, she's standing up.
Is she a winner? Nancy Kerrigan had the lead coming into the free skating performance, and you won't find anybody who doesn't think she's going to win it here over Tonya Harding. And what is left for her now is just to wait and see.
Mary Scottfold, her coach. And let's take a look once again at a couple of her maneuvers here. Here's the triple sow cow. Watch as she goes. She's nice and straight here. Oh, nice takeoff. Beautiful. Look at the height. Tight in the air. Perfect landing. Very well done.
And very high scores. And almost certainly this will be enough for Nancy Kerrigan. Once again, we tell you we see the scores before you will.
And here's the double axel. Again, very nice takeoff. Nice delay at the beginning of the jump. She's got it nailed with ease.
Let's go to Judy Sladky now, and we will see her scores first for technical merit. Judy?
Nancy, that was unbelievable. There's such a mystique when you skate that there's almost a hush in the audience. Are you aware of how wonderful this audience is?
Oh, they're fabulous.
So you do hear them when you're out there?
Yes.
And there's great eye contact between you and Mary Scottfold. Does that help you? Does that give you energy?
Sometimes I get a little off focus, but it didn't this time.
Here are your marks for technical merit. Obviously, wonderful high marks. A couple of those jumps you just kind of pulled out.
Yeah.
Did that make it difficult, or did you just keep going? It sure looked great.
It made it a little scary, but you just have to fight back and keep concentrating on what's next.
Well, here are your marks for artistic impression. 5 9s, 5 8s. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Barry, back to you.
And you look at the face of a winner, Nancy Kerrigan, who almost without question, again with the complicated scoring system, we can't say unequivocally she won, but what the heck, let's say it.
Let's say it.
She won.
Tonya Harding gets the silver. She missed that triple axel, but again, she comes